If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam in the green room. Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy to be alive. Happy to be speaking once again. Happy to be in a positive mood as always. You know, we start off every show with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. GMS fam, the green room, make sure you tap into that live chat. Let me know you are in here. Tap in. Shout out your city. Let me know where you tuning in from. Hit that like button on the way in. I already know. Yeah, I peeped it. I see what y'all saying. Yeah, apparently the GMS, the G in GMS stands for gaslighting. I don't think that nigga knows what gaslighting means, but we gonna get to that in a minute. We gonna get to that. Don't worry. First and foremost, though, we gotta report the things that are going on in the realm of this whole 5150 Kraig Facts fucking Tasha K, whatever you want to call it, man. But I wanna address it. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. We gonna play it too. I want y'all to hear the things that was, I guess, thrown my way last night. Apparently, somebody's not too happy that I was talking about Kraig and his friends, former friends or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It's weird how a nigga like to blame the nigga that's just talking about what's already going on and what's already out there in the public, but not the niggas that's actually out here talking the crazy shit about the nigga that's on your show. Do you think this nigga's had any venom or any smoke for DJ Show or Blaze or anybody? No. He had it for little old me in my little corner of YouTube. What are you mad about? I know what he's really mad about. We'll get to that in a second. But first things first, we have to get back to these two. Because last week, we saw Corey and what he said, and this is what he said. This is not me making up anything. This is not me gaslighting. This is me talking about what things I heard and seen. Oh my God. Tasha K did not accept Corey's waving of the white flag. Now, as you all heard last week, Corey asked for Tasha K's help. He said, please help me figure out who put their hands on my child. And if it was the pimp that is dating her sister, well, it's not going to be good for him. Well, he explained a lot. He said a lot. He put the white flag in the air. And Tasha K decided that she was going to respond to that, whether or not she was going to lend a helping hand or not. And this is what Tasha K had to say.
Corey Holcomb been out here talking mad shit about me. I ain't never said this man's name in no motherfucking video because he's not relevant enough for me to talk about. But since he keep bringing my name up and he brought his family's name up, he kind of made his name relevant with me. Calling his daughter bitches and shit. She need to get her life together. All types of shit. Oh, he didn't believe because he called me a liar. Cuss me out. Bitch, I'm coming for you. Call me. You wait. You deserve everything that's coming to you, bitch. I know the bitches you are fuck Rita G, the porn star. That's your spiritual advisor. Your white god. Helping you to hide money and shit. Don't even get me started. You fat, nasty, keloid having motherfucker. Don't even get me started. But you thought it was a game out here. You been out here running your nasty, funky tail ass mouth. You got that white woman out here licking your ass because the black women you was with wouldn't lick your ass, wouldn't put their fingers in your ass, wouldn't put toys in your ass. Tell me I'm motherfucking lying. Ever since, you know what I'm saying, R. Kelly called the show, you want to be out here Captain Saber rape, Captain Saber pedophile.
Whoa.
Your energy changed.
Where did that come from? Where did that Captain Saber pedal? Where did that come from? I wonder where that came from. Oh, shit.
Where's the energy? Go ahead, Jasmine. Where's the energy?
So, I got some serious shit to talk about.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff that has come to my attention that I'm actually
King Gambit says, so two people who are pieces of shit arguing about who ain't shit. The irony.
Asking Tasha K to help. And I don't even do this shit, but I need your help because my daughter mother reached out to you. I have found out she's a big fan of yours and she always wanted to be on your show. So I'm hoping Tasha K's influence can help me figure out something very important that's going on. Now, I called my daughter a bitch on air, and a lot of people didn't understand, and I didn't take the time out to explain. But now that things have happened that have come to my attention, I have to explain because I'm hoping that Tasha K can reach back out to this lady that I haven't seen in 20 years. I don't talk to.
Yeah, who is Rita G? Will somebody figure that out for me, please? Send it to my DM or something. Who is Rita G, man? Why does she keep bringing up Rita G and what Corey likes to do in his bedroom? First of all, you ain't revealing nothing to people that I already know. Now, I know I got to respond to this weird nigga later on, but like I said, I am not a hater nigga, and I'm not somebody who is has it out for motherfuckers. When you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Tasha K. Corey has already told the whole entire 5150 world that he gets his butt played with by these women out here. Now, I don't know how far he goes, but he spoke about it before. It ain't nothing new. It's just weird when it's brought up. That's all that is.
But there's a lot of disturbing things going on that I feel like my daughter might be in danger. About 3 years ago, or a little under 3 years ago, my daughter was with me when we all went to go eat. Marcus was there. Precise was there. Anyway, something happened.
He's talking about what the baby mama talked about in the audio that we exclusively dropped over here. He said, "Hey, you ain't talked to my family. We made up. It was my daughter. You online calling my daughter ain't shit, bitches and shit. You ain't been there for her. She's a fucking nurse. She did it without your funky keloid having ass. Now all of a sudden, you want to go and piggyback off of what the baby mama said. They told your fat ass to leave me the fuck alone.
Whoa.
Bitch, I will go dig up your dead
Whoa.
relatives and bring wine, okay?
Whoa.
To the pool pit. Let's go."
With my daughter where she got frustrated and she had me take her to an address hotel, and she just jumped out the car and left and didn't speak.
Right. This nigga Mike Roberts said Corey using Tasha for free advertisement. Hell yeah.
My daughter showed up after 2.5, 3 years over my sister's house with a black eye. I am worried about my daughter because her sister has a pimp.
And you say she came over your sister's house with a black eye and he got a pimp and all this shit. Your daughter is not a hoe, bitch. She's a nurse.
Ella is grown. That's my daughter's mother. I mean, like, I know I don't talk to you, but if it's somebody over there putting his hands on women, you need to let me know.
Oh, but it's okay for you to cuss your daughter out like a pimp. You ain't shit, bitch.
Whoa.
Marie, get your fucking lies straight. Let's go.
See now, y'all, do y'all hear the difference in how people talk about Corey versus how I talk about situations? Do you hear me on this motherfucker calling him a fat keloid bitch and all types of shit? Yeah, I've called him an asshole, and that's because he's called himself an asshole. I've called him a piece of shit because he's called himself a piece of shit. I ain't said shit that this man ain't called himself because that is who I am. I don't put no labels on nobody that don't deserve it or don't put it on themselves. I'm just saying, you know.
Really let me know. I mean, the joke's on.
But niggas got smoke for me. Niggas calling me a gaslighter because I'm talking about what the fuck is going on. First of all, gaslighting. Let's look at the let's look at the definition, man. Let's look at the definition. The definition of gaslighting. Let's see. What does it say? Gaslighting is a psychological manipulation of a person that causes them to question their own reality, perception, or memories. What? Misleading someone into doubting reality. I was misleading y'all. Let me ask y'all this question in the chat. Was I misleading y'all into doubting reality when we were talking about the Kraig Facts situation, or what the fuck? I mean, I think he was looking for another definition. I don't know, but let's keep going because we got a few more minutes before I respond to that dumb shit.
On air, it is what it is. Both of them young ladies are challenged. My daughter, I'm not just saying the other girl with the pimp, her sister. My daughter's sister got a pimp. So even though we went to war, Tasha K, even though we went to war, Carla, it's out of your control. Yo, you got 3 kids by 3 different guys. That ain't to bust you out. That's just to let you know your life didn't go the way you wanted it to go. You hid the youngest child until my daughter's college graduation.
So Carla said in the audio, this is what he was salty about, that Carla had a baby and didn't tell him at your daughter's college graduation. So how is it that your daughter graduated from college, got a nursing job, but now she has a pimp? Now you want to be Captain Saver Daddy? Bitch, go.
Graduation, and some little boy like, hi, Corey, I'm Kayla's brother. And he looked like he was about 9, 10, 11, I don't know. I was like, wow, Kayla, why did you tell me you got a brother? She was like, my mama said don't tell. So I'm like, her mother has influence over her. Tasha K said, Carla, the baby mama said to Tasha K, my daughter said, oh, he think he the funniest thing in the world. I'm like, if I think I'm the funniest thing in the world, why would that be offensive to my daughter? Have you thought about that? Why would my daughter come back and tell her mother he think he the funniest thing in the world after coming up here to the show and hanging with us? Because I've only seen her twice in about 10, 15 years. I don't know. I don't. My daughter was brought up under her mother. Her mother got all the child support I was supposed to pay.
Pause, and you know how much the child support was? And you know why he really can't stand Carla? Carla was getting $100 a month for years.
Whoa.
From Corey. She went back to the courts and asked for a raise. He got pissed off because she went and asked for a raise. Do you know how much the increase was? $300 on top of the $100. So Corey was upset that he had to pay Carla $400 a month.
Whoa.
Until his child turned 18. Does that pay for college?
Oh,
what
man.
What does $400 a month do? And your ex-wife had to pay that shit.
I will say it is kind of messed up where you think about the type of dude that Corey is with, and I get it, it's a joke, but him leaving $40, like that's his thing. He just leave $40 on the dresser for random bitches, but I get it. They sucking you off. You can't get that type of pleasure from the people you hate, so I get it. I guess I get it.
Corey, let me tell you something, bro. Now you trying to backpedal, pussy pop, bitch. Because
Whoa.
I got your ass now. See, you was out here talking major shit, calling my motherfucking phone, bitch. Thinking that, what was I supposed to do, fold and go? Let's talk about your Malaysian company. Tax evasion, bitch. Go ahead, pussy pop, backpedal, drop the kilos on a bitch face to eat out your ass. Go ahead, go.
If it's a man over there doing something to y'all and it's done got out of control, you need to let me know. Tasha K, will you find out what's happening? Will you do this interview with her and find out if it's a man over there jumping on somebody? Because, like I say, my daughter showed up with a black eye. My sister didn't tell me. Help me find out what's going on, because I don't talk to that lady. I ain't talked to that lady in 20 years.
Chris Blue said Corey basically beat the system. Is it going to be messed up what I'm about to say right here? And this is me speaking in reality again for those that want to try to get mad and try to say that I'm copping pleas for Corey or coming up with excuses. I'm looking at reality. If you know the nigga ain't shit, if you know he's not going to be there for his child, what makes you think that him paying $100 a month and then going to $400 a month only until she's 18 is enough or something that you should depend on? At that moment, it's up to you as an adult and as the mother of the child that you are there for and raised to do something to make that happen. And she did. She put her through school. Congratulations. Kudos. Is that another reason why you think the man it feels the way that he feels about his baby mom, because he feels like she didn't need him to do the things she had to do to make sure her daughter succeeded in life? Because Corey seems like somebody that really wants a woman to depend on him or need him. They need him. He says it himself. He says that he looks for the chicks that need him. And because she didn't need him in the financial sense and was able to get it off herself and have multiple babies by multiple different baby dads, that might have rubbed him the wrong way in a way that we can't probably understand.
Carla hit me yesterday and said, I watched one of Corey Holcombs' videos. He got your phone number from the FBI police in Illinois.
What?
My phone is hacked, and they listen in on every conversation. Me and my daughter, the daughter he's talking about, have been stalked and harassed by law enforcement for about 8 months. They got me and my daughter fired from our jobs. We don't know why all of this is happening. My apartment complex installed cameras in my apartment. I'm currently working with the state of Illinois to get this resolved. It's like it's never going to end. Once my daughter is stable, she will reach out to you. This has been an entire nightmare for my family. Everyone who's ever called or texted me, they got numbers. I don't know if Corey is behind this or if someone said something bad about us and we're being investigated. I don't know. I need a federal attorney, and I need to get out of Illinois permanently.
Whoa. So that apparently was a text message from Corey Holcomb's baby mom, who expressed that her and her family are dealing with the FBI right now. She's claiming that it is Corey's fault. Now, we don't know how true this is, but she's claiming that this is Corey's fault. What up, Do Better? We got Do Better podcast. What's going on, Theo Coop? She's claiming that they have been getting followed and harassed by law enforcement. Now, here's the thing. What would be the good reason for Corey to be behind that, though? What would be the reason why he would want, like, what would really be? Because if I mean, it can't be over a pimp boyfriend who quote unquote might have put his hands on his daughter. Can't be. What would be the reason? What would be the logic behind that? It wouldn't make sense for him to. And then on top of that, we don't take Corey to be the type of person to spend money on certain resources like that. Corey seems like a very cheap individual, and that's not me saying he doesn't have money. That's just me saying that I know he don't want to pay frivolously just to have people watch or go behind somebody. If he was that type of person, this type of information would have been out to the public already. I don't know. That just seems crazy. Very interesting in that way. Now, last night, Corey heard her response and her denial and wanting to help him find out what was going on in his baby mom's household. Corey took that message and he decided to respond. Now, it's interesting because this is also a trait we've seen from this guy in the past. He'll talk crazy about somebody. They'll respond back talking crazy about him. Things will go sour, and then something inevitably will happen, whether it be somebody approaching him somewhere, somebody's husband approaching him, somebody's loved one, something, or they had a conversation behind the scenes, and then all of a sudden you start seeing the backpedaling. And then when things go sour again, now it's back to talking crazy about somebody. It's the flip-flopping things when it comes from somebody that talks about standing on shit. But let's see. Let's just hear a little bit of his responses. It wasn't that long. That white flag is still in his pocket. He didn't respond too long when it came to Tasha K. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Soda Slim says, on what premise would the FBI waste resources to listen to these damaged individuals? No crime, think that's cap. Exactly. And I think that could have been a glimpse into possible wild craziness that goes on in this woman's head, probably why Corey doesn't deal with this woman. I'm just giving an objective opinion. I don't know if that's true or not. We don't know what's really going on out here. We really don't. Now, here we go. This is what he had to say in response to Tasha K.
First with that Tasha K shit that's out there. Tasha K, yes, I did wave the flag. God damn it. You use bitches to motherfucking make you rich by not paying them to talk bad about people. I asked you to probably do something that can help your profile with other people. My baby mama got in touch with you. I'm telling you, she living. You remember like Sergeant Phil Cantone on that movie with Richard Pryor?
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of it.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. My baby mama is living in a fucking hovel. Help her, Tasha K. Both of her daughters are in real fucked up situations. She raised them to lose. I'm saying if you can get some information for me from my baby mama, I'm willing to help and kick in. I'm not just saying that. Tasha K, I know you need a couple of dollars too, because they ran you off YouTube. Hey, I got y'all. Tasha K, look, I know you can't go out there and hustle that monkey because you're on the Florida Evans side of the game.
Oh,
but
man.
fuck with your boy. You can come on the show and shit. God damn it. We're going to have you and Al Green on this motherfucker. That's a lookalike contest. But look, I'm saying, you know I reversed that shit on your ass, Tasha K. Yeah, nigga, it's propers. I'm the world's greatest. Anyway, I don't want to take up all the time talking shit. Tasha K, help my baby mama. That's all I got to say. Fuck that shit. That she needs some help.
She looked like a good times bully in the face. Like
Who you talking about?
One of them niggas
Tasha
used to beat up
K? Yeah, Tasha K, that hump in the back of the neck is what you got to make sure you looking forward in the camera. Because nobody would have saw that, but you was acting silly, and you walked off to the side, and that hump was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to get into this subject, so I got to get off you, Tasha K, because we got motherfucking special guests in the house.
Now, here's the thing about this subject with him and Tasha K. He's gonna throw his jabs and he's gonna go in, but this is the thing that I know he's afraid of, and that I know she's probably working on as we speak. Tasha K is really working overtime right now to get that special exclusive interview with Corey's daughter. And that's going to be some nasty, nasty work. Now, I've said this before. I don't condone that type of shit because you stepping in a very, very, very weird arena when it comes to that. Interviewing people's family members and trying to get the scoop and all these personal things to put out there on people that nobody knows. It's almost bound to happen. I would hope that Corey's actually trying to prevent this instead of letting his pride get the best of him because he's Mr. 5150 and got to stand on shit. If you are scared, try to talk to your daughter and try to prevent the bullshit from happening. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. Quit blaming everybody else. Quit taking your frustration and your anger and your masked jokes as a way to try to make it seem like you're unbothered. Quit using that as a way to shield the inevitable. You got to go and make things right with your child. And when you do that, that Tasha K shit will never happen. There will be no dollar amount that she could throw at your child to make her turn against you. Put your pride aside and speak to her. That's the biggest thing that you can do. And I know, it's the cake-ass nigga from Minnesota saying it, so this sounds crazy. Niggas don't listen to logic when they don't like somebody, especially when they hate somebody, but I don't give a fuck. I'm right. You're wrong. Fix that shit before shit gets out of hand, before somebody else has more shit to talk about on they fucking shows about you. This whole landscape on YouTube, man. People talk about a whole bunch of shit. I wonder why I bother them the most. That's something I really want to know. Why do y'all think I bother them the most? And I know I'm gonna get a few people that's be like, oh, cause you hating and you this and that. You be flip flopping. You said you wouldn't talk about 5150 no more. Like, just ask yourself that question, right? Now, last week we talked about the Kraig Facts situation. What was going on with Kraig and his homies, right? Now, here's the thing. I think that what's happening with Kraig and his people it's unfortunate, and we spoke about this. We don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Kraig Facts podcast was a great podcast. They had great moments on there. Everybody contributed in the way that they contributed. It was a good show. Now, seeing how things have unfolded, it's been unfortunate. Of course, it's entertaining for the people on the outside looking in, and everybody want to know what happened and why it happened and who did what and this and that. Now, once again, it is not my fault that people pulled up to watch us react to it. It's not my fault. I could easily have 2 people in here watching me just as well as the 400, 500 people that came in just to watch that shit. And I know it's not because they want to see me. It's because they want to hear what the fuck is going on with these people that I'm talking about. This is the thing about me. I have common sense, man. I have so much common sense. It's sickening. You know what I'm saying? I understand this game. I understand what's going on. I understand why people pull up. And they don't get that. They think that I'm over here thinking that, oh, I'm the shit because people, they fuck with me, man. Yeah, look at me. It's not about that. We just here talking shit, and we here to fucking, discuss the things that's going on. But see, this guy right here, Corey Holcomb, feels like it's the people that discuss it. It's their fault, and not the people that have put the information out there to the public. Now, Corey decided he wanted to throw some shots my way while trying to speak on the Kraig Facts situation. Listen to this.
Is online, and it seems like some of your old friends, your old friends, are not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that you cannot argue emotionally
Right.
with people online. You got to always game plan out what you do
Yeah.
and what you say so it doesn't seem.
Never argue emotionally with people online. That is a crazy fucking, that's insane advice to give somebody as a person who says a lot of things emotionally on his platform that get him in situations that he's in currently today.
Seem like you come in with emotion.
Right.
Oh my
Because
God.
I don't want y'all to not shine the way you should shine, especially you, because you on my show.
Yeah.
I want you to shine when you talk, because nothing should be able to get you upset at this point of your internet life, because a lot of people know you. Didn't you say old boy got in touch with you, the singer dude?
Yes.
Remember you told me that? What's that singer name?
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak. I always wanted to meet Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, I did his birthday show.
See what I'm saying? Because your internet presence, people are watching you.
Yeah.
People are going to watch Kwame Brown on my show. That's going to help a lot. That's why, man, I'm so glad you came, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Darlene going to finally get in touch with Shannon Sharp now. And Dick Print going to drive you over there. He going to be like, he live up there, big.
Yeah. I appreciate that advice. I'm going to take it, man.
Do that.
You'll hear in a minute. Let's see. Chris Blue says Corey. He said Corey Ray don't understand. He has day one fans that like more content for 5150, even from others who like the show and have shows about it. It's a part of the game, and he reached the level now. Yeah, he doesn't understand that means he's bigger than what he thinks he is. You know what I'm saying? Where there's sub channels and channels out there that, you know, talk about certain things, and the shit does numbers because they're talking about him. I don't think he understands that, but it's that ego, man. It's that fucking ego. Mike J. Wash says, what makes you think he's talking about you? Because I'm the only person from Minnesota that talks about Corey Holcomb or 5150. That's kind of a fact around here. So I mean, he likes to say that instead of saying GMS, because he don't want me to really talk about some shit. But I get it. He want to throw the subs. Let him throw the subs. But we're gonna address the hypocrisies and the lies and the bullshit narratives that he's pushing, because he understands that some people may fuck with what I do over here, that the same people that I'm speaking of, like some of the people that I spoke of last week, they fuck with the channel. And he don't like that, because he wants them to view me in the same way that he does, because he has that high school mentality. If I don't like him, y'all shouldn't like him either. Y'all shouldn't fuck with him over there, because I'm the king around. I'm the top dog around here. Y'all should follow my example. But we gonna get to it. Hold on.
Don't let it get where it's bad, because we beat the game.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm saying that for everybody up here. We beat the game. We go. You know, you got homies you can't even talk to no more, because it's so fucked up that if you intermingle with some of the homies that you love,
You going to jail.
you going to jail.
Well, you paying
They
lawyers.
need your help. It's a lot of pressure on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Another motherfucker I want to shout out, I forgot. I have to shout this motherfucker out, is a nigga I met later in life, but always knew him. It's a nigga from Chicago. His name Diamond Dre. Diamond Dre is a nigga that when I used to see that nigga, I'd be like, that's a wild nigga. But now that I met him, he's actually very intelligent and has morality about himself. He just not one to play with. A lot of us who not one to play with, we get misunderstood.
Man.
People think you a fucking dirtbag, but you really just misunderstood because you're not one to play with.
Man.
So, Dre, what up, boy? Get your motherfucking crazy ass out of here, my nigga. Got love for you.
Man.
So, but yeah,
Corey be flirting with niggas on the low. I know what that is, man. I know what
I'm
that
glad
is.
you listen to me about this shit.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to
definitely.
see you in no real argument
Here we go.
with nobody who at one time you used to run with, because you know them people who got internet pages gonna gas it up where it can turn into like real street beef.
No.
Because remember when you first left my show and started doing your own thing? It's this cake ass nigga out of Minnesota who was like, yeah, Kraig's show better than Corey's show.
Oh,
he was trying to gaslight some bullshit. Now I see them trying to gaslight bullshit between you and your guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So unfortunately, that live is no longer up on my channel. It was deleted about a year ago because Corey brought this up before. Corey tried to say that I said that Kraig Facts was a better show than the Fit. That don't even sound right coming out the mouth of somebody who started doing this YouTube shit because of 5150. That don't even sound right. That sounds crazy. And then the even crazier part is that I know Kraig knows I didn't say that shit. But because he's on that man's platform, he's not gonna check it. He's not gonna, defend it or not gonna. It's not up to him. That's him and Corey are cool. They know each other in real life. Could give a fuck about what I'm saying over here. But let's keep it real and let's keep it factual, because now you looking like a Tasha K out here pushing narratives. I never in my fucking life ever said that Kraig Facts was a better fucking podcast than the fucking 5150 show. That sounds retarded. What he is referring to, because this nigga is getting up in age, is me doing a show asking the people if the Kraig Facts show is better than the 5150 show. Because like he just said, Kraig pulled away and started doing his own show. So people started pulling up narratives. Oh, Kraig left the show. Oh, Kraig this and that. And Kraig trying to build his own shit. So I asked the people in a live what they thought. And guess what I said? I said there is no way that show could be better than the 5150 show, because it is a direct descendant of the 5150 show. And on top of that, it doesn't do nearly the same numbers as the 5150 show. And it doesn't have nearly the buzz of a 5150 show. Clearly, being in this YouTube game, you put up posts and you put up the lives and you make titles to draw people in, but never once did I say Kraig Facts was better than the 5150 show. Never have I said that. It don't matter what titles I put up. If you're not watching to hear what I say or get context, you just somebody blindly saying some bullshit because you're a hater. See, ignorant niggas hate niggas that have logic and common sense and use their brain when they speak. They hate that because they get called out. When you are an emotional individual, when you try to continuously portray that you got the streets behind you or whatever the case may be, and you constantly lying to the public and lying to your followers and your subscribers in the 5150 nation, you end up, it's a mental illness at that point. What did he say? They all a little fucked up in the head, right? So I'm just assuming that this man has an issue and doesn't know how to calculate things the right way because he's so stuck in trying to play the persona of the Corey Holcomb comedian who got the streets behind him versus the Corey Holcomb behind closed doors in his personal life who has to deal with real shit. Now you are trying to push the narrative that I am out here gaslighting and trying to separate or try to make it to where there's actual street beef. First of all, I didn't say anything about these niggas. I specifically said that I hope these niggas don't fight. And you want to know who could vouch for that? Every nigga I was talking about in the video, because they was in the goddamn chat. And that's facts. Y'all was there too. Y'all seen them. DJ Show was here. Blaze was here. Kraig Facts was in here. Otto was in here. Dewan probably was in there. I don't know. Somebody else that worked on Kraig Facts was in there. They just hit my DM last week talking about it. Come on, man. Don't make me start actually looking like a hater because I'm talking some sense and talking some real shit. And it's factual, and you over here pushing narratives and pushing lies because you are an emotional over 50-year-old man mad at a nigga on YouTube for talking about situations that's already out into the public. But you know, you want to know why he was really mad and why he brought me up? It's not because that episode got a couple thousand views. It's not because the video that I posted of him and Show got a couple thousand views. The views don't mean shit. It's because for somebody that hates this channel so much, just like his little minions that pop up every once in a while in the comments, they watch my shit. And they watch a good chunk of it. And if it's not him watching it, it's somebody that's under him, probably his little weirdo minion, fat butterball, caramel, fucking weirdo ass, pedo ass friend. And they probably heard me bring up the example of how Kraig put his former co-host on blast, that Blaze video that we saw, of Blaze allegedly touching a female's leg next to him. He wanted to expose him for being a weirdo and how niggas is touching on women and how niggas is being weird and shit like that. Blaze didn't have much to say about that. We're going to see in a second because he made a response video to everything that went down. But listen, I think he got mad because just how Kraig brought up this nigga being a weirdo, I brought up his homeboy being a weirdo, made a whole live about the shit. And it wasn't because I was trying to go out here and do the views and trying to catch clout or try to do the, oh, let's expose niggas for fun. I was sending out a friendly warning not to try to say shit crazy about me for no reason. Only specifically talking about one person. I didn't care what Corey was saying because I'm here reporting on the things about 5150 and Corey. So if Corey don't like me, if Corey has crazy shit to say about me, so be it. I just know he's saying that shit on the internet just like I'm talking on this internet. It ain't gonna go further than that. But his little hoe-ass friend who did some unforgivable shit that we done spoke about on this platform plenty of times, decided that he was gonna try to go after my channel and try to. This is another big reason why my channel isn't monetized. I know for a fact it's that nigga, the weirdo, and his little minions reporting my channel, flagging my channel, trying to keep it from being monetized and trying to put reuse content, all this extra bullshit to try to get me up out the paint. That's cool. I don't need to be monetized on this channel. But when you speak on it and when you are coming out here trying to actively sabotage niggas, and I told you to leave me alone, now I have to put it out there that you are a weirdo. Information I have been sitting on for a while. That's how you know I wasn't out. I could have did it as soon as I found the shit. Because the shit was happening at that moment. The shit that he was doing, posting on the internet, doing all this weird shit, taking pictures from my Facebook account to try to post up on his Instagram, trying to talk crazy about me and my family. Nigga, you should have never did that. You aren't that internet savvy. And you made your profile private too late. I have way too much information. The shit that I showed on that live episode was a fraction of the shit that I have, and I know that's why niggas is really mad right now. This is why I'm hearing the most shots that I've ever heard in my life come from this man right here. Because the same way that his little minion entered in my chat one day to try to call me a hate channel is the same person that's been sitting there trying to, of course, these niggas might as well be a couple. Because I know they be pillow talking about little old me in Minnesota that just be over here talking about shit that's happening. See, it wouldn't get personal and it wouldn't get this way if niggas wouldn't be out here actively trying to press narratives and try to push some bullshit. And here you go again. It's the same burner account. I know it's you. I know it's you, Mr. Big Back. Mr. Alleged video of sucking dick. I know that's you. I know it's you. You cannot be that obvious. Now I'm gonna stamp the video, the live that I made. I'm gonna stamp it in the comments below. I'm going to stamp it in the comments below. I'm going to pin that shit to the comments. This is why niggas should just leave me alone. Now I'm a pin that shit to the damn comments. And y'all going to make sure that y'all go watch that again so y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. Because I want to refresh memories. I want to bring some new people to it. It seems like Tasha K just got wind of it. I didn't send it to her though. She must have been having her minions scroll the internet for Corey Holcomb videos. They must have stumbled upon that. But I'm going to pin it in the comments below. I know they got it out for me. I know they got it out for me. It's okay. As long as y'all know what the deal is. Niggas is weirdos. And you got somebody over here protecting a weirdo. Because that nigga done did favors for him. I wonder how many favors he been doing for him. What them favors consist of. Listen to this shit.
Yeah.
You and Kraig homies, please, y'all, don't fall for that. Whatever happened, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Sometimes shit happen, talk it out, whatever. But don't let the internet gaslight you into thinking somebody your enemy, and it ain't really nothing but a misunderstanding or a motherfucker mad because he ain't getting no money.
That's what it is.
I can look at a motherfucker in his face and be like, hey, homie, ain't no money come with this. I didn't sign a contract with you for money.
We was just talking.
The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. We talking about somebody that constantly puts people's personal business out into the world, talking about this. It ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. Niggas is gaslighting. No, how about the niggas that's choosing to go live to air out Kraig's personal business? I didn't do that. I didn't choose to do that shit. What, it's because we shouldn't speak on it? Why shouldn't we speak on it? I mean, you feel qualified to speak on shit that has nothing to do with you on a daily fucking basis every fucking week on your podcast. What makes you qualified? Is it because you a super duper hellified nigga that stands on shit? Because if your track record spoke for itself, you aren't qualified to talk about anybody else. Because of how much you've had to backtrack and have to backslide and have to throw the white flag in so many different instances. Nigga is known for standing there with a piece of chicken in the camera on one of his arch nemesis. Don't make me an enemy. We don't know each other. I'm just reporting on shit that happens. You, just like anybody else, it's crazy. He be like, niggas be hating me, but watch my channel. What the fuck do you be doing, dumbass? What the fuck? How do you even know about what the fuck is going on over here? Shouldn't you have me blocked? Shouldn't you have me, shouldn't there be a system where you don't even catch what the fuck is being said over here? Aren't you too busy of a high profile comedian traveling every week to even think about what a nigga over here with only 50K subs talking about some bullshit is even saying? I thought you was the top dog. I thought you was the alpha. I thought you was the Mr. Super Duper Hellified. You the shit. Nigga, your word is God to these niggas. But here you are still focused on what I'm saying over here in my corner. Because I'm deciding to talk about the things that's going on in this realm. Why he ain't addressed Godfrey yet? Did he? I ain't even watched this whole episode. I just heard that he's had some shit, some slick shit to say, and I turned it on and found it. Nigga sent me a timestamp. Shout out to him. Thank you. But if he didn't address Godfrey in this episode, why you addressing me? Godfrey in your backyard. Y'all know each other. Y'all got each other phone number. Godfrey checked you live. And here we are. You had people looking at you. It wasn't me. I wasn't the one that was in your ear like, yeah, Corey, call him gay. Tell him he played gay man in the movie. Tell him that he had a gay roommate. Tell him this. Tell him all. That is you, man. Saying this to over 10K people watching live. That's you, nigga. The delusions and the fact that people will try to defend that and not look at that as, damn, that shit looks crazy. There's a lot of people that have seen it that way, but then there's the cult fan base. There's the niggas that be like, Corey can't do no wrong, that think that the nigga be standing on shit. It's crazy. Now, enough of that, because I want to hear what Otto had to say in response to the whole Kraig shit going on. That was my response to, you know, what Corey had to say. He keep talking about a hoe ass nigga or a cake ass nigga in Minnesota. Say my name or shut the fuck up, Mr. Alpha Male. Mr. Oh, I got the goddamn it. You always talking that tough shit. What are you afraid of? I don't know. But it's just weird how niggas got so much energy for a nigga that's just reporting about shit. Independent black outlet that's just reporting on shit and giving his opinion on what's happening out here. Niggas don't have to listen to me. They don't. Niggas don't have to click the fucking live button. Niggas don't have to. But they do. And a lot of the reason that they do is because I am talking about you. Why the fuck don't you get that? You think, see that they think that I have this ego. I don't have the ego that you niggas have. It's not, we are not the same. I'm not a nigga that had a name before this. I'm not no nigga that was famous before this. I ain't have no one-hit wonder song. I didn't have no funny ass clip that went viral on the internet. Nigga, I just popped up and started doing my thing, and now here we are today with what we have. Thank you, 5150. Thank you, Corey, for putting the spotlight on the smaller YouTube niggas out here because of who you are. But that does not exempt you from being a bitch-ass nigga yourself. Both things can be true. Message. Now, Blaze, in this video saying he responded to Kraig Facts. Let's see his, in this response, if I don't hear in the first 10 minutes, maybe 15, if I don't hear it, you addressing the video that Kraig put out there, I don't know what to say. Because that should be like the first thing, because that's like really the only thing niggas care about. Like all the extra back and forth shit and the discrepancies and the problems with the money is one thing, but the touching of the leg, which we clearly saw was very weird, we got to hear it. We got to hear it.
Yeah, it's going to be all good. Black CrossFit. How you doing? Solid never fold. That's what I'm talking about. That's real talk from the sidewalk, man. We're gonna, I'm just hanging out a little bit with y'all tonight, man. We're gonna get into some of this Kraig Facts shit niggas been talking about. The beef between Craig Smith and me, or Craig Smith and DJ Show, or Craig Smith and Ashley, Craig Smith and Booty Brown, Craig Smith and Brandon, whatever, whoever. You know, I don't really got time to be tripping off nobody else's issues or shenanigans or whatnot, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm only speaking on it because I'm tired of hearing other people mention my name and their own misery, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say formally, I can't keep you company. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to deal with their misery on their own. Tank from the 90s. What up, family? Shout out to you. Humbly.
If your name Booty Brown, that is crazy.
Humbly Neek. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just tired of these niggas out here talking, man, running their mouth. And sometimes, man, you fuck around and find out one of these dudes running into one of those situations of keeping it real goes wrong. And I don't.
Oh, nigga, Booty Brown is a legend. I'm thinking they talking about a random comedian or some shit. They talking about the homie from the Far Side. Man, I'll be calling that nigga Brown because I don't like calling a nigga Booty Brown. I just call him Brown. You know what I'm saying? That nigga B Brown from Far Side. I done said that for so long that I forget that it's Booty Brown. But shout out to the Far Side, nigga. That's a legendary hip hop group, man. I'm so mad. We went to a weed convention out here in Minnesota, and Far Side was supposed to be performing. And nigga, it was just such messed up conditions out there, man. We had to leave early, didn't get a chance to see him, but I wish I could have, man. Shout out to Farside.
I don't want to experience that, you know. I don't want to be out here keeping it real and it goes wrong. So, yeah, you know. But yeah, you know, so you can only hear it so much. You can only, you know. So I got a lot of fans and supporters and
Who?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You know, I feel like they deserve to know. I'm getting a lot of DMs about this Kraig Smith shenanigans, DJ show.
Are you gonna get to it?
All the stuff, people buzzing around, and I ain't just talking behind homie back and then, you know, I talk to the homie, you know.
Wait. I'm tripping. Hey, this is why he ain't saying nothing. Because this is the video of him talking about Kraig before him and Kraig did the live together. Now, this is the recap. My bad, my biggity bad.
Man, I see you, man. You be active out there, man, doing your stuff, man. I like.
This nigga Shades is crazy.
You listening, Kraig?
Uh-oh.
You hear me, Ballpark Frank?
Ballpark Frank, what's up with you with the weenies?
We can kill all of the noise, man. All of the tell-all scandals and whatnot, man. You know,
my bad, y'all know I be high, man. I was playing the wrong video. All right, damn.
Oh man, let's work. Yeah. Stop ranting and raving and crying to anybody who will listen.
I can see the light in his forehead.
You know? Yeah. You know. It's getting a little quirky. You know what I mean?
Fool Modi.
Shut out a little, buddy.
Come on, man. Say something.
She kept, you know, want to reiterate.
These niggas, you know what I realized? When niggas ain't got much to say or really got shit to really stand on, they be so slow to get to the point. Like it's almost like they trying to sit there and reassure themselves that they right with saying like the little shit, the little jabs and shit like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just trying to address the shenanigans. Oh yeah, you little super weenie hunt general. Oh yeah, you know. Nah, just get to the point. What is it that you addressing, my guy?
Switch over to something else and dance and, you know, not really much of a dancer, you know. Yeah, you reach him. Posting, but you know, for me, the boy out of bounds for 100 reasons. You know,
okay.
The first one is obvious, is false, but it's not even cool false. It's like, you know, yeah. But everybody know that one dude in the group, man, when we was in school. Y'all remember?
Wait, is he?
Little cornball felt like he needed to be more than he really was. And a lot of us was cruel and mean to that little pimp squeak, and we probably should not have been. Because I've learned later in life that those guys are not bad guys. It's a little bit different. And if you can meet different, we're different.
Yeah, he's that now, but I bet you if niggas were still doing the Kraig Facts podcast, that shit would be put to the side for the exposure. That's all I'm saying.
And hopefully things could turn out different other than what it is.
Now, remind you, these are niggas that's saying that they contributed to the Kraig Facts podcast. These are niggas that sit here taking their fucking time trying to talk crazy or like trying to come up with whatever it is they about to say. They ain't getting to the point. These are niggas that so-called contributing to the Kraig Facts podcast being as good as it is. All right? Now, I'm not trying to shit on niggas, but I'm just going off the example that I see. If a motherfucker like Blaze was just sitting there on camera talking, a lot of people wouldn't pull up to see unless he was here talking about Kraig Facts or had something to do with Kraig Facts. Same with DJ Show. DJ Show, he be getting on his roast game, but after the first 25 minutes, man, it's just a bunch of stuff that's been recycled over and over again. How many times you gonna tell us that Kraig is in a motel? How many times you gonna tell us, how many times you'll call them clown facts? Like, they just repeat the same things over and over again. We're talking about the contributors. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm not trying to shit on these guys. Just please understand where I'm coming from. There is a reason why Kraig is saying the things that he's saying, because he understands that he was pushing this forward. It's one thing to be a helping voice or to be a contributor in a conversation, but I've never seen any of these niggas lead a convo during a podcast. I've seen them contribute to the conversation, but when it comes to bringing up actual interesting topics and shit like that, I didn't see too many of that from these individuals who are the most mad about the situation.
But it's dope, man. I know a lot of y'all was like, man, Blake, you didn't fire back, Man, I let him run this play. He came in at the gate with the blitz. Oh, okay.
Why is he playing classical music?
And emotional. Emotional aggression. I can enjoy this game. It's gonna be light work for my squad. It's gonna be light work. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. 2nd and 13.
Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Be pretty important for that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What else?
Yeah, it'd be pretty important for that.
Oh my God. I hate when niggas repeat themselves too much.
I'm flattered, man. That's dope.
That's how you know they just thinking of shit to say, because they just he just thinking of shit to say. He just got to repeat himself to find out the next words that's coming up.
Yeah, everything is all love, though, man. Everybody, yeah, everything is all love. Yeah, for sure. That's a pretty tricky question, because when you say fix something, you imply that something is broke. And really, there was nothing broke for me until he started running his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, whatever we had, that was over a year ago. You know what I mean? I ain't never talked about that. For what? It's a bad deal with a bro. So I really ain't motivated. It's a bad deal with a bro. They happen. Sometimes I've been the bad deal with a bro, but I try to stay focused, keep my nose up, and get back to it.
He forgot keep his glasses on. You forgot that part. You got to make sure you tell the people you keep your glasses on.
What's going on now? I know who's who in the zoo. That's cool, because as a lion,
oh my God.
now that I know,
here we come with the analogies.
that I was next to a monkey,
Oh
I know how to maneuver when I'm out in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know I'm not with another lion, so I can only cover so much ground. With a monkey.
This how you know niggas be trying too hard to try to make people believe them. Now you talking about the monkeys and the lions and how oh Lord.
I consider myself by myself. That's how you got to do it. Now if I was with another lion, you know what I'm saying? Then it's a pretty broad space we gonna cover. But that doesn't mean it's bad to be a monkey, because some of you guys are monkeys, and monkeys are cool. I'm gonna say that for the record. Monkeys are cool. They're just different, the way they walk.
Monkeys are cool.
The way they talk, it's a little bit different. So, you're being rather obnoxious, Kraig.
obnoxious.
Calm down, Kraig. Okay? Stop breaking things, Kraig. Is this starting to sound familiar to you, Kraig? I bet you grew up like that. I know what it said on your report card where you was a little tyke. Doesn't work well with others.
Oh my God.
I was caught off guard, Joe. That's what happened. I gotta be forthcoming. I found myself.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, I gotta turn this off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Now you talk about you found yourself. Hey, if you want to go watch this video in its entirety to try to see what he had to say in response to Kraig, go to Blaze's channel, Blaze the God. That's BLAZETHAGOD. All right. I'm sorry, I cannot play anymore. It just never got to the point. And honestly, I said in the first 10, 15 minutes, if you didn't address the video of you touching old girl's leg or allegedly touching old girl's leg and what that was about, then I don't want to hear no more, man. Because out of everything else, man, that was the biggest shit out of this all. Was just that video, man. Oh, my God. Do I got to play it again for reference? Oh, man, I think I got to play it again for reference. Oh, my God. We might have to play it again for reference before I get out of here, man. Oh, my goodness. We got to see. We got to see. I think I deleted it. I might have deleted it. No, I didn't. I didn't delete it. It's still here. Oh, shit. Okay. We got to address this, Blaze. We got to address this, Blaze. What is this, man? Good morning.
Look. Well, I guess it's time to show what I got to show. So y'all don't think I'm lying. This is the reason why I got rid of Blaze off the show. One of many reasons, but this is the main one right here. Check it out. Right. That's player shit.
Let me know what y'all think. Does that look intentional? Because, I mean, he had his hands on his legs already, and then it looks like he put it towards there and then tried to play it off like, oh, I'm finna laugh and put my head down. Maybe he wasn't even, I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? The thing about it is, it's not that he just posted a video either, because then that's just subjective of what could have happened. But then Kraig posted the messages between him and the girl in question in the video, and she clearly felt like something bad happened because she's the one that sent the clip, or he sent the clip showing this happening. Blaze, Blase, Mr. Shades. We got to understand what this is. See, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. I don't know if he did it on purpose or not, but it really is not a big deal if he tapped her leg or not. If he like grabbed her leg and tried to like do a little massage move real quick before he moved his hand, then that's a little weird. But if he just like tapped her leg or touched her leg, I don't know, man. Whether he was trying to be a creep or whether he did it on accident, it doesn't look that crazy. All right, it may make people be like, "Oh, that's creepy," but what can you really do? We live in a world now where all this shit can be misconstrued, and people just go off the first thing that they see. I did see that. I did see her look down. That's why I said that. Oh, man. Let's see. That's the tap. You can actually, hold up. You can actually see her arm move. Look. Her arm actually moved out the way like he, did you see that? Hold up. So he did make contact for sure because her arm moved out the way as if he pushed her arm over and like touched her leg. Look how she looked down. She looked back up. You know how girls do that shit. You know, she licked her lip, but not in the seductive way. That was that, all right, nigga. Look, that was the all right, I don't know, man. I don't know, but somehow that's got to be addressed. If I didn't watch the whole video, Blaze, so don't kill the messenger. I told people to go watch that in full if they want to see if you address it or not. That's all. Ebony, there's an Ebony in the chat. Hello, Ebony. Ebony says, I seen the whole video. She wasn't bothered. Well, that's the video, and then here's the text messages where she's saying, hello, Kraig, thank you for your apology and acknowledgement. We can talk later. Today, I'm traveling at the moment, but I will be available afternoon. This is Kraig apologizing, saying, I apologize for what happened. Can we talk on the phone? And also how he was unaware at the time. Hopefully you can forgive him. That's what he was saying to the girl. So clearly there was a problem, and I thought that was a thing. I thought that sometimes in the moment, you know, women don't normally, you know, try to address those uncomfortable things. But when it happened, they understand that something weird happened. And then afterwards, they come to the conclusion that, okay, this was weird and I have to address it. I don't feel right about it. She didn't feel right about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She says Kraig sent her the video, though. Yeah, we see that. We see he sent her the video, but we don't see what was said before that. Clearly, she had said something before that in the messages where Kraig had to pull this video up to confirm it. You know what I'm saying? And Kraig, okay, I get it. But what would you do if there was people out here putting your business out there? What are you going to do besides go and try to fight back how you fight back? If that's reaching out to people to, you know, talk to them or to get information, well, that's how it is. And Kraig said to himself, he said he's liable for certain things when you're under contract. Niggas can't be doing certain shit. Niggas can't be randomly touching women. Niggas can't be out at Disneyland punching Mickey Mouse in the nose. It's just certain shit you just can't do that Kraig will be liable for. And when you're somebody in a position to lose it all on account of other people who don't have that type of contract over their head, which is why they're at the discrepancy they are now, you try to run a tight ship. I understood what he was saying when he was saying that. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said before, that doesn't mean that I don't think people should have got paid. Now, that's where we differ at. That's where we differ in opinions, because where Kraig is talking about and what I just seen Corey say to Kraig about the whole money issue, if niggas is contributing, and regardless if you feel like their contributions are small or little to none, they're there on the podcast, putting in work, taking time out of their day to come through and do what they got to do. Now, that don't mean that they're worth paying $1,000 a month. Maybe their contribution only, you know, gives them the opportunity to make $100 or $200 every episode. You know what I'm saying? Or every, whatever the case may be. But I think that it is deserving to pay the people that surround you, especially the people that help support you, because they were there to support Kraig and his show, whether he asked them to be there or not. But also, this is business. And if you are in a business and contracts are involved and you haven't signed shit, well, then that's just what it is. You can look at a person how you want to look at the person, but they don't technically owe you. That's all that is. Now, we got to get to the like section, man. We got to get to the like section. I got to get out of here, man. I got to make some dinner soon. I'm hungry as shit. We got to get to the like section, man. And one of the videos that I wanted to play before we got out of here was this shit right here, man. This shit made me laugh so hard because I just saw, man, when you talk about trauma, when you talk about the pain of remembrance, when you talk about seeing the past and having it cripple you right where you stand like you just saw it yesterday when it only happened 20 years ago. This is the perfect example of that. Now, this man right here is he's a former Rikers Island prison guard. And he's about to tell the story about working at a female prison and how those cells smelled. Listen to this.
When I walked in that jail for the first time, You know what I smelled? I smelled butt ass. Butt ass. It was so bad. I mean, the funk hit you like, boom. I couldn't breathe, E. I was like, oh, shit.
Butt ass.
And every day I come in, that butt ass hits you. Bam. And now you talking to another officer. Now all y'all got the butt ass breath.
Oh my God! You see what the butt ass did to him? It made put them dark rings around his eyes. All it was butt ass and badussy hitting him straight in his face. Man, it put them dark circles under his eyes. That's butt ass residue.
How you doing? How you doing? You don't smell that shit. And I asked one of the.
It took that nigga neck away. That butt ass decreased his neck extension, man. That motherfucker, that shit made his shit non-existent, man. It pudged his face up.
Old timers, the vets, yo, what's up with that smell? He said,
made his tongue fatter. Nigga could hardly speak. That badussy is wild.
"We knew, Jack, you get used to it." It took me about, no bullshit, about 6 months before me to get used to that butt ass, son. I mean, yo, I used to feel like I'm playing double dutch before I walk into jail. And then I hold my breath. And I walk in that motherfucker. And I hold my breath. And I'm like, oh, God.
He said, I hold my breath. My nigga say he hold his breath.
Motherfucker. And I hold my breath. And I'm like, oh, God. I don't know how I made it do that. The smell was so bad, man.
Nigga, the rent was due. That's how you made it.
I was there. The receiving room is worse.
What?
Because receiving room, that's where you script them.
Oh, man.
Now you go from butt ass to just ass.
Yo, this man didn't smile, smirk, or even crack a This man is dead serious. This is traumatic. I know right now he could smell a hint of it going right up his nostril. The man he looked like he finna break down and cry while everybody else is dying laughing. He is literally telling y'all a story about a traumatic time in his life where this man could not even function the right way. This man still has nightmares of smelling butt ass badussy.
Ass. Oh, you smelling the ass.
This nigga said about this nigga, yo, he sit here laughing. This nigga is dead ass serious.
Straight
bro.
up. The shit, I tell you, you can't make this shit up.
Leroy, I love you, man.
No, listen. I'm just keeping it real. They started me off OJT in a woman's house.
Oh, man.
I went to the woman's house. You know what you smell in a woman's house? Badussy.
My man had tears in his eyes when he was speaking on it. Look at him. He is traumatized. He is sad. This is heartbreaking for him. He has literal tears in his eyes running down his face. This man was in a horror movie.
Badussy. I call it badussy. It's butt and booty. Badussy. That's what you smell. That's keeping it real. That's what you smell. And I feel like working in a woman's house was worse than where I was working at. But badussy. Badussy. Badussy.
This is great, man. This is some great shit. This is just amazing content, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Let's pray for his heart, man. Let's pray that he get past all this trauma that he has experienced in his life as a prison guard. This is the type of thing that you just gotta pray for the brother, man. You could tell he go through it. You could tell he just be asleep. All of a sudden he wake up in the wake up in a cold sweat, having nightmares or walking through jail cells with nothing but just asses on the wall producing farts and queefs and shit, and he just got to sit there and take the shit. Let's pray for this brother, man. Let's pray that he gets past this, man. We don't want him to live his whole life with this weighing on his heart. He already got too much on his heart already. Cholesterol already fucked up. Probably a diabetic, man. He don't need none of this extra shit on his heart. Let alone to sit here and think about the smell of Badussy. Oh my God, GMS fan, pray for this man. Now, today has been a dope-ass show once again, man. I want to thank everybody for pulling up on us today. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Follow me on my socials. I follow everybody back. If you want to support the GMS show in a big way, you can. Donate to the Cash App. One of my moderators put it below in the chat for me, please. Y'all go ahead and do your thing, man. Put a GMS in the chat. If you enjoyed today's show, man, I appreciate you. I'm going to start shouting out names. Put them GMSs in the chat. Draymond Green didn't play, you son of a bitch. Draymond, you son of a bitch. Draymond, you son of a bitch. Draymond, you son of a bitch. I got this man on my prize picks, dog. He was supposed to be my sixth man out here to make it happen. This nigga not playing tonight. Fuck you, Draymond Green. You done fucked up my prize picks, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Appreciate your Arias. Shout out to Soda Slim, Trey 979, Black Hippie Ricky, Ham Shank, Jan Wins, Zen Master Art, Braza, One Fast R in this motherfucker. Binky Bianca is out here. Shout out to you, Hitman 2211, Theodore NYC, Monica Salters in the building, Vel from Vallejo. Ooh. Soda Slim, I see you, my dog. Hey man, don't talk about my Wolves like that. We just got done busting ass last night. Let's see what the score is. Hold up, man. Hold up. No, you're not talking about my Wolves like that in that manner. All right? Let's see. The Wolves is not playing. They won last night. Don't talk about my Wolves like that. You don't know about my Wolves. My Wolves is winning. My Wolves is winning. Shout out to y'all, man. I see you, Money Mar, OG Mont, Art Starks in the building. T-Fam1, Dark Roast is in the building. Oh, they not playing. All right, yeah, all right, cool. I was about to say, I got my money on the Wolves. Funky ass Draymond Green. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Rest of the week, I'm going to see y'all next week. Make sure y'all pull up this Friday to 3G. Support the 3G. Shout out AP. Shout out Pac G. One love to everybody. Keep that peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing forward. Hoping that you pass it along yourselves. GMS fam, the Green Room, we out.